That looks like it would be fun.
Alright, so continuing our marathon, we have Acno's Energizer next. We have two different runs of Acno's Energizer. So we're going to do a 100%, or basically just beat the game. So, I don't know, would that be an 80%? Okay. Alright, this is Acno's Energizer Speedrun. The next one that we're going to do after this is blindfolded. A blindfolded run. So, look forward to that. So here we go. Pretty much, I don't need to have an intro. You want to get ready on time, Curab? Because everything I can explain during the run. There's one thing that if I screw up, it's in level code. If I screw up a button input, I will have to restart the entire run. So hopefully I won't do that. Alright, so you ready? Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so that was definitely not optimal, so we're off to a good start. So let me explain movement. You cannot hold down more than one button at the same time, at least arrow keys. So if I don't move or I die, typically is due to me holding down more than one button. So I'm lifting up my fingers a lot. I'll explain that glitch later. So that's what the deaths can be attributed to. Also, me killing myself, which my mouse should be up there, and I didn't get the cutscene skip. It's pretty much that. So I'm waiting for a fraction of a second. I'm pushing against the wall in order to not die by hitting the side of the hitbox of the falling object. It's really weird. So I'll explain that moving through explosions thing later, but this level is really tight. Really tight. So if I want to do this right, I have to beat this guy. That was actually really good. That's probably the fastest you can do this level. So in this game, there are a few scary levels. This is one of them. A few other ones that I can mention are levels 25 through 30. Basically, the scary levels is there's just a ton of ways to screw this up. Nice, and I did not do any of them, so that's good. There really isn't much to explain. It's all about optimization. There are a few tricks, like skipping that. Tri-hex strats. Yeah, we got it. Technically, you don't have to do that, but... Alright, so this explosion, essentially, you can not die by touching the explosion of a rock falling on top of an enemy, only at a specific... if you approach it at a certain angle, which is from the top. So, if you touch the side of it, you'll die. So this is the only auto-scroller, there's nothing I can do. But this is a perfect time for me to explain enemies in this game. There are 3 enemies. The first is grass, or dirt, as the game calls it. And dirt, you move through dirt the same way you move through air. So it feels no different than moving through air, which is bad because some dirt you have to keep in a certain spot in order to progress through the level. Let's see if I get this. This is extremely tight. Got it. So that was actually rerouted. It saves a ton of time. This one's also rerouted. Nice. So bees, which are those guys, they travel on the walls. So they just hug the wall. That's all they do. You can manipulate them by obviously moving walls around. And the enemy you saw, like for here, for example, there really isn't much manipulation there, actually. This level's easy. The last enemy, the third enemy, is a spider. And they just follow you. So, for example, I'm going to manipulate these guys to go up into there, so I have enough time to wait for this guy to move there. I believe the next level has a spider. Yeah, this is one of the scary levels. Not because it has a spider, but... Ooh. So that's, again... Well, no, not necessarily at all. Deaths are okay, as long as they're not too big. Ooh! I thought I could do this the fast way. Oh, I got stuck in the wall! Oh, nice! If I would have done that first try, that would have been really clutch. But I suck, so that didn't happen. Ooh, so right there I pushed up while holding left. Or right, excuse me. And I did not... What the hell? I was not thinking. So right there, if I would have like typed anything on my keyboard, I would have to restart the entire run. And there's a couple other things that can really screw that up. So let's talk about manipulating enemies. Manipulating spiders. If I know how these guys move. They move forward and at a very slow rate, but they turn faster than you can move forward. So they can literally turn as fast as a frame. Nice. So because of that, I could on that last level. So like here, that happens. So I'm supposed to wait for there we go, specific time. So I can move in front of them without getting killed.
I don't quite remember this level.
Yeah, it's kind of a forgettable level. It's just really randomly designed. I really don't understand what the thought process was.
Now, was there a sequel to this game?
There is a sequel. It's not called Acno's Energizer. Whoops. There we go. It is called, like, Acno's Aquagizer or something like that. It's actually a really cool game. It's pretty much just like this.
Yeah.
There we go. Except you're underwater. And the enemies, they're literally the same enemies, except instead of bees and spiders, they're like sea stars.
Well, yeah,
and
they gotta be appropriate.
Yeah. But the movement patterns of each enemy, they're the same. So it's literally the same game, just underwater. Alright, hardest level in the game. Frame perfect trick coming up.
Ooh.
So, serious time.
No, what Brad is doing, he does not want to drop those things he has to deposit in the right corner. He does not want to drop one of those on the enemies, because it would explode. So, just like that one does. Could be first try. There you go.
Wow, nice! Alright, so this is the RNG level. Throughout practicing this one, I can get it a little more consistently.
It's RNG whether they kill you, right?
Yeah. So those can fall on you. I'm literally going to do the same thing every single time. Oh, pit. I forgot to do something. That was actually my fault. I was so busy concentrating on the new strats for not screwing this up. See, like that. I'm going to do the same thing every single time. And whether it kills me is just up to the game if it likes me that one day. Whoops!
Ooh.
I screwed up. Killing yourself is very very common. I want to be careful not to remove specific blades of grass. Again, they're called dirt, but whatever. And I've already screwed up, so this is going to be interesting. This level is just a pain. It really is. It can go first try. This one actually might go well.
There you go.
That's
Because he gave you an extra one that just kind of gets in the way.
Yeah. Alright, this level can be a pain sometimes.
This one's one of those scary ones to watch because of that spider.
All I'm doing is using my peripheral vision to just keep an eye on it. Like there, I waited just a little bit to kind of push him up. Push him down there, so I can get around, and got it. So I'm skipping these little point things. Alright, I'm going to actually shut up for this one because this one takes a lot of concentration. you actually might be able to hear me clicking. Whoops. On the mouse right now. Or not the mouse, but the keyboard. And the reason being is I'm lifting my fingers very high off the keyboard. And the reason I'm doing that is so that way I can turn these corners as tightly as I can.
Yeah, there's a lot of specific button inputs.
Because this level can just screw you over so many different ways.
It's very very technical.
Very technical. This level could be probably routed differently. So if I really wanted to like if I was dedicated to getting a faster time, once this game is like super optimized, this would be the first level I'd go to. Because there might be I wouldn't be surprised if there's a faster way to do this level. But this is the best we got so far. It's the longest level of the game.
Alright, and final level right here.
No, it's not. We still have 5 levels left.
Oh, I forgot. I thought there was 30.
Nope, because level 35 is just the
Oh, that's true,
ridiculous
'cause
one.
the last one has the spider, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last one, whoops, has the most insane epic deaths if I get them. Hopefully I won't. But if I do die, it'll be pretty epic. So I touch that key on the side to save a few frames. And this is the last of the hard levels.
That
So there we
was
go.
really good.
So those levels right here. This one just looks cool. I like this level. Oh, if I can do it right. Level 34 has a 10 frame trick, but I'll get it first try. Almost screwed that up. That one is hard, but with enough practice I was able to get it down pretty consistently. This one I gotta be careful about moving which ones I destroy, which dirt patterns. Oh, like that, just
Well,
see?
wait, are you?
Yep, that's done. I have to reset there.
I think this looks more intimidating than it really is, though, just because of the floor.
Yeah, it's very intimidating regardless if that's there. That's weird, we got the silent. Alright, so this has a 10 frame window. If I can hit it, I'm gonna beat this level unintended. So it's probably it's a nice sequence break. And I got it. You can clap for that.
Standing
not-
ovation in your room.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Alright, level... we almost got it. Well, that happens. So, like I said, most insane deaths. I hope I'm at a good time. Don't do a time check, but... So, there's an optimal way. Got it. That's the optimal way to do that explosion. So this just takes hours of practice. Whoops, I don't want to start a new game. I'll have to go for the slow one just to be safe. I don't think this will be a PB, so I'll probably have to go again.
Now, this does look like a pretty tedious level.
It is a very tedious, because again, I cannot push that energy spear anymore.
Yep.
So I have to kind of slow down there. And then also I have to keep that spider in its cage.
Well, mostly just because you're doing laps around the thing. Just to push the blocks like that.
You ready on time?
Yep.
Time.
Oh, it was off screen, but 13:21:60.
13:21, that might be a PB.
No, almost. Look at that. 1 second.
13:21?
Yeah.
That's a PB.
Oh, I thought that said 20. 13:20. Oh, I guess that is a PB then.
Nice.
Here we go. 13:21:60.
Only 60.
Nice.
That can definitely be improved. I mean,
Well,
there's
yeah.
so many deaths. But level 25 went really well. That was really good. All right, so now we're gonna do a blindfolded run.